Holy shit, who are you?
I'm you, but if you had confidence.
I'm confident. What are you talking about?
Was this you earlier in the meeting room?
Hi, Brad. I was just wondering if it's okay if you and I, whenever you feel like it, if we could review the deck. I put a lot of work into it, but I'm not sure if it's any good.
You know, I could teach you how to have some executive presence if that's what you want.
I mean, of course, you look fucking fabulous. Studies show that people who come across as confident and have executive presence actually get further ahead in their career. Tired of feeling invisible and insecure? This is the video for you to make sure you light up every single room and boardroom for the rest of your life. I'm Emily Durham. I'm a senior recruiter, a career coach, and your girl is diabolically confident. So these are things I tell my clients, these are things I tell my friends, and most importantly, these are the things that have worked for me on my route to becoming the most confident version of myself. I'm going to give you the top 5 things that you can do to show up as very confident, especially in the context of work or school. Before we get into it, make sure you're subscribed, leave a little like, leave a little comment, and let me know what other tips and tricks are going to help you this year so I can make you that stuff. Coming across as confident automatically gives you authority. People automatically trust what you're going to say and assume that you're credible. When you're confident asking for things, whether it's a raise or a promotion, people are more likely to give it to you because you ask from a place of thinking you already deserve it. Confident people live under the mantra that you can't embarrass me if I'm not embarrassed, so drop the shame. Truly confident people aren't too shy to ask questions when they don't know the answers, even if it's in a large room of people that are really important. They're humble enough to admit when they don't have the answers and ask for help, ask for support, and ask for guidance. They're also humble enough to admit when they've made a mistake and when they need to do better and grow. Because confidence doesn't mean that you're perfect. It means that even when you're imperfect, you believe in yourself and see your value and worth and ensure other people are doing the same. And why is that? Well, truly confident people have nothing to hide. When you're insecure, you're going to feel shame and worry about what other people are thinking when you ask questions or admit that you're wrong. Confident people don't feel like they're hiding anything. They're comfortable owning the things they're great at and the things they're not great at because they understand they're human and it's a robust package. So if you want to come across as way more confident, especially in the context of work this year, get comfortable asking questions, own the mistakes that you make, and be humble. Dress the part. If you want people to take you seriously, you need to dress in a way that makes that easy. Yeah, is that old school advice? A little bit, but it works. At the end of the day, if you're trying to come across as this company's next CEO, showing up in sweatpants is not helping your case. Plus, I don't know about you, but when I'm wearing a blazer and a cool pair of pants and chunky heels, I feel much more confident and powerful and successful than I do when I'm in leggings and a sweatshirt. It almost feels like you're putting on a costume to get ready for the day, and that can really help you show up in a positive way. If you're feeling extra bold and really want to come across as that girl in the office, wear bright colors, have a signature style or a signature outfit where people look at that and say, ooh, Emily would wear that. Pay very close attention to how you speak and what you say. Confident people speak slowly. They're not nervous, and nervous people oftentimes can jumble all the words together and speak very, very quickly. Nervous people and sometimes insecure people will also speak quickly in an effort to take up less space. But confident people are totally fine if it takes 5 minutes to get their point across because they'll speak slowly and clearly and they believe they deserve to take up that space. So slow your speech down. Eliminate the use of filler words. Filler words are things that we implicitly and without recognizing it put into our sentences, like or you know, and it actually makes us much less effective at communicating. It's also a telltale sign that someone is more junior or more insecure than some of their peers. Truly confident people like CEOs and managers aren't saying or you know as they're delivering keynote presentations. It's much easier said than done, but I would highly recommend recording yourself answering commonly asked interview questions or other questions where you'd have to think on the spot, and go back and watch it on your phone and count how many times you said those filler words. It's going to make you astutely aware of when and how you start to use them. Maybe it's when you're nervous or when certain questions are asked, so at least it's something that you can be aware of. Confident people also don't use self-deprecating language. In the context of work, you don't want to diminish your thoughts or ideas. You would never catch a confident person saying, "Oh, sorry, I have an idea." Why are you apologizing for having an idea? Or, I did this, but I don't know if it's any good. Well, if it's not good, why did you do it? You're trying to tear yourself down to beat someone else to the punch because you are having a hard time believing that you actually are strong enough and smart enough and capable enough to do these things well. Confident people are also comfortable with silence, so you don't need to be the person filling every single silence in the room. Let's pay attention to your body language. I'm assuming you're picking up on the theme that confident people or people who want to be perceived as confident are very comfortable taking up space, and that extends to your body language as well. I recognize I'm speaking from a place of privilege as an able-bodied woman, so I don't want to bypass that. I'm just going to share some of the things I've noticed can be helpful, and you can definitely modify and adjust them for what's comfortable to you. One of the best ways that you can kind of assert your confidence or dominance, if you will, with your body is getting comfortable with eye contact. It's perfectly appropriate for you to make eye contact with people as they're speaking. You don't need to be so actively listening and nodding your head to the point where it's like, are we at a rock concert? But be firm and strong in your stance and make eye contact when someone speaks. It shows that you're not scared. I'm someone who jitters quite a bit when I'm nervous, and it's not the most confident presenting, habit or hobby that you can take up. So do your best to kind of focus on your breathing and be still and firm. So keeping your posture open, your back nice and tall. Try to avoid like picking at your nails, that's what I do, or playing with your hair, because this comes across as not as confident. So avoid doing that, even if it just means you're crossing your hands and putting them on your lap. Confident people walk into spaces with their shoulders and head high. They look around and make eye contact as they walk in. They're not sinking into their phone and hiding. They are looking. They are being observed. The best thing that you can do is slow down, open up your space, take up space, be still and strong and firm. And if that's something that's really uncomfortable for you, I would recommend taking up a practice like yoga or meditating. It gets you very comfortable being in your body, taking up space, having strong posture, and that's what makes you seem very confident. Little pro tip, it's also coming across as very confident when you lean in to speak to people, smile when you speak, and talk with your hands. But not like this. I actually haven't seen anyone talk about this, but one of the telltale signs that someone is confident is they focus more on giving than on receiving. If you're insecure, you are constantly looking to receive reassurance and support from your managers and from your peers. Is my paper okay? Did you like what I sent in to you? Is there anything I can do for you? Confident people, on the other hand, see things that need to get done, automatically do it. Instead of asking for reassurance, they proactively give reassurance. You see someone working on something and you say, wow, that looks amazing, good job. Automatically, that puts you in a position of authority. Suddenly, you are the kind of person who can qualify whether or not that work is good. And you don't do this to be manipulative. You do this because you actually want to authentically build and see the people around you grow and develop. But in the process, you come across as pretty stinking confident. And sometimes that can come across like you don't take initiative and you're not confident enough in the work to go ahead and proactively do it. It's okay to have these little changes in your life that can help you come across as more confident, because you know it's going to help you get ahead in your career and in your personal life. And slowly, as you start to behave in the way a confident person would behave, you start to become that person, and that's kind of a really nice feeling. So I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to interact with this little video, share it with your friend who needs a little TLC, a little pep talk, a little love. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for being here. I love you lots, and I will talk to you in my next video.